Hello everybody, thank you so much for coming out tonight to our Fort Jennings Instrumental Winter Music Concert. And so this concert is always a really fun time because we get to see grades 5 through 12 and we kind of get to see with every grade level how things grow, some things stay the same, some things evolve over time. And so I hope that you can hear that throughout. In front of you right now, we're going to start our concert with our 5th grade band. We have been spending a lot of time hammering home some really big fundamentals, and we're going to show them off. And so we have our first 3 notes that we're going to show off in our first piece called What Goes Up. So with our 3 notes, we experiment with how long each note is, and we don't just continuously play, we put silences in there too. And so to show those silences or rests, here is Rhythm Rendezvous. And now it is time for probably the most notorious 5th grade beginning band piece that has ever been created. We have the one and only Hot Cross Buns. However, we thought playing Hot Cross Buns regularly was a little too easy, playing in English and all, you know. So we're going to play Hot Cross Buns, but we're going to play it in German. Moving right along through our list, we have another 5th grade classic, and that is the one and only Mary Had a Little Lamb. But this lamb was just kind of regular, kind of plain. Mary had just a regular, kind of lame lamb. And to close our 5th grade portion of the concert, one thing we talked about in class is if you take Mary Had a Little Lamb, change it up slightly so you can still recognize the tune, but change the rhythms and the placement of some of the notes, you get what we call a variation. And so here's our variation of Mary Had a Little Lamb, the much cooler version. Mary had a cool lamb. This is the one part of the evening where I can almost guarantee that you can get a picture with your kid smiling. So, we can take some time ready to smile. Your parents want you to smile. Stick with us now. We're going to transition to our 6th grade band. We're going to move some stuff around. And so stick with us. We'll be back soon. Thank you. All right, then. Thank you for your patience as we adjust setups and we get everyone situated. With our 5th grade band, so far this year, we were working on our first 3 notes, and now the 6th grade band is here. We've expanded that a little bit, and now we're working with our first 6, soon to be 7 and 8. We'll get there. But we want to kind of show off those skills that we have. We're going to start with Frog Song. Next on our concert for you was actually one of our tests in class. This is shoe fly, and the challenge here is there's a tie in the music, a symbol that means we have to hold a note a little longer than what we would normally because we're combining 2 notes together. Here's shoe fly. Our next piece covers a concept that we're still working on and will continue to work on throughout the whole year, and that is repeats and endings. So the next one uses a first ending and a second ending, and so what happens is, just to briefly explain what you hear, we go measure 1, 2, 3, 4, we have to go back to 1, 2, and then we have to go to 5, because we have to skip what we already played. And so, just seeing it on the page and that rough explanation, we hope you can enjoy our next piece for you, Baja Breeze. Choir with two carols for you. And this is part of what I mentioned earlier at the very beginning. The first one we're going to play for you is Jolly Old St. Nicholas, and then the second one is Jingle Bells. And now, the best part about this concert is this part right here, because you'll hear these two carols, and then in the junior high band, keep an ear out for them again and see how they change. And then once high school band gets here, keep an ear out for them again and see how they evolve over time, how each group kind of takes their own version of it. So here are two carols, Jolly Old St. Nicholas and Jingle Bells. And how about another round of applause for the sixth grade band? And this is where they stand up tall and smile. This is the one part where we keep in where their parents can get pictures. And thank you very much. Stick with us. We're going to set up for our junior high band next. So stick with us as we adjust the setup one more time. All right. And so now in front of you is our junior high band. This is 7th grade and 8th grade band. And our portion of the concert, I think anyone that knows me knows that it wouldn't be a Mr. Collins concert if it wasn't at least a little different here. So, this first piece for you that the junior high is doing is exactly that. It's a little different and weird. They'll call it mostly weird. I call it different. So, this piece is called 5-Note Jive. And what it does is it is a piece written for band with electronic accompaniment. And so there's like an electronic groove that goes through it. And the newest challenge that we had to face was the pre-recorded accompaniment doesn't speed up, doesn't slow down, it stays the same. And so we have to be able to stay the same. And so that's been our biggest hurdle so far. And we've come a long way with it. And here we go. We're going to play 5-Note Jive. There's two parts to it that we'll be playing. Return of the Gladiators, and then the second half is called Jingle Them Bells. close out our junior high portion of the concert, and we're going to play a medley of tunes. This one features 3 familiar Christmas tunes, and they get passed around throughout the entire band. It's almost like a Christmas around the entire band room. There it is. It's the title. Get it? It's a joke. All right. Here we go. Christmas around the band room. And one more round of applause for the junior high band. And this is one where all are going to stand up and smile because they're all in the pictures. Yay, stand up and smile. Look happy. Take it if you have to. All right. Now, stick with us. This will be a little longer of a transition. We're going to have our junior high and high school choir meet us over on that side. Thank you very much. All right, thank you for sticking with us. We had to move the sound system from one side to the other, and now we're all set up for our junior high and high school choir. Our first piece for you is one that if you would have asked them the first day I gave it to them, they all would have told you they hated it. And I think at least a number of you kind of like it, yeah-ish. There's a few of you. I'll take it. And one of the big reasons for the hesitation in this piece is this piece actually isn't in English. This piece is a German tune called Sing den Herrn. The text is Sing den Herrn, Alleluia, Alleluia, Alle lieben ihn, Lobe seinen Namen, Sing et mit Tambourin und Harfe. Now that's a lot of words. Roughly translated, we get sing to the Lord, Alleluia, all you love him, praise his name, sing with tambourine and harp. And then the added challenge to this piece is not only do we have to sing another language and sing it in time, but we're all going to sing it through one time together. And then we break into what's called a musical round. So we're going to break into 3 groups. The first group starts at the beginning and they start singing it all the way through. And then when they get partway through, another group will start at the beginning. going to start at the beginning. And so if you listen, there'll be 3 different versions of Sing Den Heron happening all at the same time. And then you all have to find out where each other are and end together. Here we go. Sing Den Heron. Our next piece for you, and actually the piece that will close the choir portion, there's one more listed in your program, and that is actually a surprise after high school band. So we will not do that after this piece, but at the very end of our concert. So the piece that will close out the choir portion of our concert is a classic Christmas time hymn. It's called Go Tell It on the Mountain.
Go tell it over the hills and
junior high and the high school choir. One more round of applause, please. And this is the part where they're all going to stand nice and tall and they're going to smile because this is when parents can get pictures. So they're going to stand and look happy and they're going to look out towards the audience. Awesome. And then one more giant thank you for that piece. If you noticed, we were using an accompanist, my wonderful wife, Mrs. Heather Collins. All right. At this point, choirs, you're going to go sit again. High school band is going to come up, and we're going to close out this concert. Stick with us one more time as we change. All right, and now in front of you is our high school band. And one thing you'll notice is that in the program, when we list out high school band members, there's some addresses next to some names, and that's because we have some wonderful junior high 8th grade students who are playing with us. And so can we get a quick round of applause for that? Our first piece for you tonight is a nice wintry Christmas time fanfare called Winter Winds. Our next piece for you requires a small introduction. If you were with us last year for our Christmas concert, the new and different thing we did was a piece that I now love called Santa the Barbarian, all about how Santa has gone across conquest throughout the lands. Well, I I was asked early in the year, and they said, we should play Santa the Barbarian again. And I said, unless he wrote a sequel in the past year, I don't think we can. And then I checked, and lo and behold, Randall Standridge wrote a sequel in the past year. And so I said, of course we have to play it. And so now we're going to play you a continuation of Santa the Barbarian's conquest from last year, called Santa the Barbarian and the Pirates of the North Pole. Once again, narrated by our wonderful Mr. Duvet. Instead of getting a track like I normally do for choir, or getting Mrs. Collins to play the piano, what if I had the band be the accompaniment for the choir? And so now, we're going to put on the finale of our concert, the choirs and the high school band in a combined rendition of Joy to the World. And one more round of applause for our high school band. And then one more for the choir that came back. Thank you very much for coming out tonight. We hope you enjoyed this evening of music making, and we hope to see you again. There is a list of dates that the performing arts here will be on stage for us. The one that's coming up soonest will be Moana Jr. in March. We hope you come up for that, and then our other band and choir concert is listed as well. Thank you for coming out tonight. We hope you enjoyed it.